All right, what's up, my good people? This is your girl, Miss Good News, and your boy,
Preston,
and your boy,
Synphany.
We got Synphany in the building. Y'all already know he is the multimedia director here, and Synphany of Synphany Media. Y'all, we are here with a special guest, man. We got Chichi Gwap.
God.
Yes.
Man, we got something in the building. We turn up. Let's go viral. Y'all know the movement. We in tune with it. Let's do it.
Already.
You already know the vibes.
Yes. I love the energy. Man, so Chichi, let the people know where you are coming from, broadcasting from, because obviously
I'm coming straight out of Harlem. Not low cash, but straight out of Harlem. You know, we making the moves out here in New York City. Brooklyn, Harlem, you know, the real steppers on scene. You know, we making sure y'all see the vibes, collective vibes collectively, you know.
That's right. How long you been doing it?
I've been doing it for a while now. I've been rapping almost all my life, but on the scene mainly for the past 4 years, maybe.
Okay.
So how did you come up with your name?
Uptown and Dyke, man. You know, being around all the Spanish people and all that. You know, Chichi means the baby in Spanish.
Okay.
So I just ran with that, you know, getting to the money and all that. Just added it together, Chichi Gwap God.
Yeah. I love it. Makes sense.
You definitely get the Spanish vibes, definitely in Harlem, so...
So what kind of music you got? You doing some? You speak Spanish or what you got?
No, I do got a little bit of everything. I'm a musician, so you know I tap into all genres of music. I got some Spanish bachata drill coming out.
Okay.
This summer I got a song with Cappuccino. He's very big in the Spanish world.
Okay.
So we're gonna break some new genres of music this year, as well as touching into the New York scene.
Okay. Yeah, we like some new now.
How would you categorize the drill music and how it's so impactful and where it went from and where it started and where it's going to now?
I mean, it started off what some people would think is a Chicago thing, and then it moved over towards the East Coast. It was more first east of New York, and then we kind of took it and made it our own world. We kind of put our own little light on it, made a different spin to it. So now what you got now is more than just drill music, because now we put bars to it.
Right.
And it's not just about beat, it's about partying, it's about dancing, it's about creating a vibe, you know?
Right.
So that's what it's about.
Okay. So we see that your mother, she was into Def Jam, the first female artist. How has that played a part in what you got going on?
I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my mother. So, you know, I'm inspired by her music, and also chasing my dreams, you know, it's part of her dream as well. So, you know, it played a big part.
That's beautiful.
So what single are you promoting now?
Huh?
What single are you promoting now?
Right now, I'm promoting my, somebody got to mute your mic. Whoever's on here got to mute your mic. Right now, I'm promoting a song called Tag 'Em In. It's going crazy right now. It's been all over the internet. It's been all over the New York tri-state area for the past 7 months, going on plus 100,000 plus streams and downloads on Apple Music and Spotify all together. So we're going good with this record right here. It's pretty much a club vibe we created at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Before Corona, leaving the club, grabbing a few female friends and festivities, and turning it into a party inside the studio. And that's usually how I create my vibes and making music for everybody to party to. Usually that's where we at with it.
So how has the pandemic affected you as an artist and as a person?
It didn't affect it, made it better. So just now you're more attention to your fans, so you get more easier access to your fans. It just makes you more, actually help the artists. I feel like it made the artists more, gave the artists more exposure, because people are at home stuck to their phones and they're watching what's going on. And everybody's glued to their phones. It's easy for you to get to social media and jump to your phone, and it's easy for you to attach to your fans versus being in a club with thousands of people that you only see for 45 minutes and you barely get to speak to everyone. So social media gets you kind of like more individuality time with your fans. So it kind of helps us out.
Okay. So listen, we know relationships it weighs heavy in anything that you do. So how are your relationships and your affiliations? How has that helped you? Because we know you are affiliated with Busta Rhymes and different people. Yeah. You know, I ain't trying to name drop, but we are, because it's again, relationship is very important.
I mean, yes, relationships are very important. You got to keep relationships that you have close and knit tight. So, you know, in the music business, relationships are everything. So, yes, I'm very knit tight with over a few celebrities in the industry, besides my mother, my peers, and people I grew up with. You know, I just kept my doors always open. I never closed any doors. I never try to backdoor anybody. So my relationships are very tight. You got to keep your relationships tight in this industry because the industry is more based on the bond type of situation. So, yeah, industries are key. Relationships are very key in this relationship. My relationship mainly comfortable for me is for the DJs. I like to build with the DJs and get with them because those are your partners in this music business.
Right. You absolutely.
So anybody trying to come up in the industry, make sure you get next to your local DJs and make sure you show them support like how you want your friends to support you. That's right. My only advice.
And who do you hope to work with in the future? Like, I don't have. Well, let me first ask this: who have you worked with already, and who do you hope to work with?
I mean, I worked with a few artists, few singers. I don't really want to say too many names, but I would say this: I would love to work with Bruno Mars. Mm-hmm. I would love to work with Skepta. I would love to work outside of the box, which is the average, which you would think of a drill rapper. So I try to touch different genres of old music because I'm not just a drill rapper. I do all types of music. I'm a musician, so I touch all types of areas. Right. I'm more going towards a Bruno Mars, a Skepta, Logic. I'm going those various lanes too as well.
Okay. So when you go into the studio, how do you choose a beat, or how do you make your production sessions when you're about to go into creating that?
Well, I consider myself a performance musician, so I like to make my songs based on what I could see myself performing for a crowd, or if I see a video. I usually like to paint a picture. So if the beat doesn't talk to me, usually 9 times out of 10, I don't mess with the beat. Right. Or I won't go ahead and get to it. Like, it has to go more than music goes hands in hand with the word. So the word speaks to whatever beat is being made. So it's kind of how I usually make my music, is going by what vibe I create for people to party to. I'm more of a party guy, rock and roll kind of guy. So I make party music. So it's kind of easy for me to pick beats. If they don't have that knock the right sound to it, I just won't mess with it.
I like that. I like what you said about the beat speaking to you, because people don't get that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They be like, speak to you, but that thing be talking to you, and that's how you talk back and put that lyrics on the paper.
The beat gotta speak to you. If the beat don't speak to you, then it ain't really like you gotta speak. It's gotta speak to you before it speaks to anybody else.
Right. Yes.
Before it speaks to anybody else, you gotta know. So a lot of times, like, when artists like, "What you think about this record?" You already know what the record is. You already know if it's hot or not. Not no cockiness or nothing, but you know music, right?
Right.
So you know if it's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
People just sometimes second guess their ears, and that's why you come up with these records. Or that's why you hear these music that you hear nowadays.
Right.
So where can people
that's
find
also
you?
Another thing, I don't always put so much input on what I'm doing, because it's not really your Picasso if you have so much input. You kind of like getting everybody into the painting, so it's not like it's like a help me paint instead of it being your picture. You
I like that. I like the way you think. Yes, I know exactly what you're saying. Right. Creativity, if you get everybody's opinion, it would be theirs. But if you allow it to flow and let it go, that's when it's really creative. I like
it's good to have opinions, but go mainly on your base to paint your canvas. You know what I mean? Like, don't just go solely on. Because that's when you get so many records that sound like, people start making these records that sound so much the same, and then you get artists that keep giving you the same music. You want to hear something different because you got so many opinions in your canvas area.
Right.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
You gotta make sure you paint a picture for everybody to see that's your vision. So that's what I mainly do for my music. That's why I sound so different. I paint my own picture.
Yeah.
I love it.
So where can people find you at on social media?
You can find me at CHIGWAP GOD, like the one you love. That's Chichi Gwap God on all social media. You can download the stream, tag them in on all DSPs, and make sure you do click it, repost, and make sure I tag you in just like how you tagging me in.
I love it. Like the one you love. You know what? That sticks right there. That sticks. Thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate you. We'll be looking out for you, and everybody that is watching, make sure y'all keep tapping in. Tune in with WLJZ 107.1 FM. We in here. We out here.
Go.
Peace.
Make sure y'all tap it. We go on viral every minute, every chance you get. Tag them in. It's out now. Streaming and downloading. Let's go crazy.